Hey, everybody. Today we are talking about vacation. And I want to talk about vacation for two reasons. First of all, have you taken a vacation recently? And if not, that is a form of self-care, and I highly recommend you prioritize that. And number two, what happens when you do vacation? Does your business come crashing down? How do you prep for that in advance of it happening? And how do you actually run a business while you are away? So that's what we're talking about today. Stick around. You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss-Ep.
All right. Well, there is no shame in your vacation game. And I want you to remember that taking a vacation is really important. This is a part of self-care that gets overlooked. If you are a busy entrepreneur, maybe you're running a family, maybe you don't have as much cash in your savings as you'd hope for, you may backburn the idea of vacations. But it's really hard to keep going and have that momentum grow over time when you don't have time to step away. And I think it's important to recognize that when you step away, you regenerate, you refresh, you feel like a brand new version of yourself so that when you come back into your business, you are like on top of the world with great ideas, tons of inspiration, a lot of energy, instead of dragging your feet and being overwhelmed and burning out, and then just coming back day after day to do the motions and hoping that your next client is coming and hoping that you get everything done. Instead, I really want you to take vacation time, even if it's a staycation. Over the holidays, I just booked a hotel room for myself right near my house. Or maybe it's just a one-day trip. You go on a car ride 2 hours north from where you live and you get a cabin somewhere. Or maybe you just spend the day out in nature. Whatever you need to do for vacation, or go travel somewhere awesome for a week. Plan it according to your budget and your lifestyle, but make sure that you have time to step away. And if you need to look at your finances now to plan for that in a couple months from now, do that. Start a plan so that you can work towards it. Don't just make this vague statement, yeah, one day I'll take a vacation, because then it won't get done. So I want you to take a vacation. That's the first thing. Now, we're in the summer. We're heading into the summer months. And that means for me that my kids are home from school. And yes, we're going to be doing some family trips here and there. And yes, they might go to camp here and there for a little bit. But for the most part, my day-to-day work schedule looks very, very different in the summer than it does during the school year. That's because I've created my business around my lifestyle, and my lifestyle includes being a mom to take care of my kids at the forefront. That is the priority. That's why I'm an entrepreneur. So in the summer, what that looks like is I'm not really sitting at my desk 8 hours a day. I'm not really sitting at my desk at all. I'm trying to get to my desk to just do a few little things here and there, communicate, connect with my team, and obviously teach my class once a week or twice a week, depending on which classes I have. And that is the main focus. The rest of the time is sleeping in, cooking breakfast, going to do fun activities with the kids, spending time in nature, staying up late, watching movies. It's all of that. And so when we come into the summer months, if we don't have a plan, things can totally crash. Like maybe you're very structured, and when the structure goes away, the business doesn't know what to do. It just falls apart. Or you feel really overwhelmed trying to keep up with that level of engagement that you have within your business, and you can't keep up with it because it's not obtainable. That is not a realistic goal. So what I like to do is say it's okay to take time off. It's why I do what I do as an entrepreneur. I don't have to ask anyone permission. I like to spend time with my kids. Maybe I'm not going to post every single day, or maybe I am. But leading up to that, I choose to do a little bit every day so that I am pre-planning for the work that I will have later. So maybe I'm creating all of my content now that's going to take me all the way through the summer so that I just have to post it. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to sit down and do it. So leading up to the summer, I've actually taken extra time every single day to do a little bit more than I normally would do. So I'm overloading the system a little bit so that I can relax later on and do much less. So there's two ways to do this. The first way is to take these first few months and say, what do I need to get done in the next few months? And I'm going to spend these first few months creating everything I need so that those few months are just copy paste and let it go and roll. And I can step away from my desk. The other option is to give yourself the grace and the permission to say, you know what, I'm not going to show up as much as I normally do, and that's okay, and I'm going to be okay with it. And when I do show up, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to have really strategic time instead of a lot of fluff time and wasted time. And maybe I'm not going to do things at the highest level that I had done before, as far as maybe you're posting 7 times a week. Maybe in the summer, you're going to post 4 times a week. And you're going to say, you know what? It's okay. I'm not going to do as much as I did every day. I'm going to do maybe every other day or not as often. So I'm keeping things afloat, but I'm not full in it. I want you to remember that there are seasons to life. Introducing the Spiritual Entrepreneur's Affirmation Deck. This is for you when you are ready to step into your full presence and power in business and life. This deck is beautifully crafted and designed to keep your daily actions in alignment with your purpose. Help heal the world and use your gifts to their fullest potential to make a big impact in other people's lives while making a living doing it. Get your Spiritual Entrepreneur's Affirmation Deck right now exclusively at melissmarketing.com/shop. There are seasons to life based on your age, based on where you are, based on, if you have kids or how many kids you have or where they are in their seasons of life and what that means for you as far as your responsibility. Maybe you take care of your parents, so that's a season of life that you're in. There's also seasons of your business. Seasons of your business could be cash creation mode. In this quarter, I'm just about cash creation, putting out my programs, promoting myself, showing up, being in telesummits, being a guest in people's Facebook groups, just putting myself out there, writing guest blogs, cash creation mode. There might be another season of your business, which is content creation mode. Content creation mode is I'm not pushing to put my stuff out there. I'm not trying to close as many deals as I can. I'm not trying to get as many clients as I can. Right now, I'm just creating. I'm creating my online program. I'm creating my affirmation deck. I'm creating my video trainings. I'm creating a new program. I'm just in creation mode. So there are different seasons to your business. Sometimes you're in hardcore creation mode. Other times we're in just like ride the wave mode. Now we're just riding the wave. The part that people get stuck on is they take a vacation or they ride the wave and they ride it out till it's gone. And that means the momentum has drained out. And when the momentum drains out, it is really hard to get the momentum up and running again. It is easier to keep momentum going than it is to stop and start and stop and start. So when we're talking about vacation or any time off, maybe something happened in your family and you have to take time off, it's not something you got to plan for. How do we go through that? First of all, you give yourself permission to not show up perfectly every day or not show up at all some days. But you also have to prioritize that in order to keep the business running, you do need to show up and you do need to be consistent. So maybe you cut back on the frequency of your consistency, but your consistency is still there. You are consistent throughout. Maybe, like I said, you're posting 3 to 4 times a week. So the frequency has gone down instead of 7 days a week, but you're keeping it going. So that momentum is still moving. When you step away from your business for long periods of time and you truly step away, it will take a minimum of 2 weeks to get back into the full swing of things before momentum starts to inch forward again. And it can require a lot of hard work. I want you to think about being on a diet. Let's say you're trying to eat healthy, you're trying to work out every day, you're trying to take your vitamins, you're trying to do meditation every single day. It's a non-negotiable, and then you stop. And you still want to lose, let's say, 50 pounds. And you go on vacation, you travel to somewhere exotic, and you're eating everything that you can. The food is beautiful. It looks so delicious. Hey, I'm on vacation. I don't want to do all that stuff anymore. And then you come back and you've gained 10 pounds. And now you want to get back into the flow of things. It is hard. And it's discouraging because you've gained more weight. And you just feel bad about yourself. I don't want that for you with your business. I want you to say, you know what? I'm on vacation. I can splurge here and there. I don't have to do everything. But maybe I'll still meditate and maybe I won't eat junk food for every meal. I'm still doing something so that when I come back, maybe I didn't gain a full 10 pounds. And also, I feel the momentum is still going. I'm just going to kick it up a gear. So there's no shame in your vacation game. In fact, I encourage you to take vacations, pre-plan, get everything ready before you go. So when you come back, you don't feel swamped, or just scale back a little bit. The last thing I want to say about this is to think about the mindset for when you return now. For me, when I take 2 full weeks off my business completely, I come back and I'm actually stressed out. I have millions of emails I need to read and check. I have so many things I need to catch up on. And it's just like 2 weeks of my head is down, my sleeves are up, and I'm just in it, trying to catch up. And that to me does not feel good. That makes me regret going on a vacation because I can't really enjoy myself for 2-week vacation knowing when I get back, I'm going to have the hardest 2 weeks of my business. So what I like to do is to plan everything out in advance, do a little bit more every day leading up to the vacation so I can truly enjoy my vacation because I've not only completed everything, I've completed that and then some. And when I come back from vacation, things are already done. Things are already running smoothly, and there's not that much for me to do. Yes, I need to check my email, but I can do it slowly over the next 3 or 4 days. There's nothing else I have to do that's pressing that I was the bottleneck keeping my business from running. So think of where those bottlenecks are going to be and take care of those before the vacation so you can truly enjoy yourself. You can come back refreshed, ready to rock it and do so well in your business. And I highly encourage that you incorporate this self-care activity into your monthly or sub-monthly routine. Just make sure it's happening more than once a year, once in a blue moon. I like to try and vacation at least every other month. Sometimes it's a big thing, sometimes it's a little thing, sometimes it's just a day at the spa and I take my day off work, but pre-planned so that it's truly relaxing. And I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Oh, wait. Before you go, I've got a special invitation for you, so listen up. Join thousands of spiritual women, entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, and business owners in a cozy community to learn effective and aligned strategies to grow and scale your business through organic marketing and so much more. I'm inviting you to join my free community called the Spiritual Women Entrepreneurs to lift one another up in business, spirituality, finances, and emotional support. Visit spiritualwomenentrepreneurs.com. See you on the inside.